Hello, I am back playing almost every extreme sports game ever made, and this week is entirely snowboarding games, and of those, somehow, 6 of them were released in 1998. Insane. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, the first one is actually the first Cool Boarders game. I played, I think, all of the Cool Boarders games. I don't really remember much about Cool Boarders 1.
Web systems.
I know a lot of these early snowboarding games, well, they're all kind of weird, but a lot of these are just straight up racing games again.
All right. Today we're going to go to the extreme on some of the most insane courses.
Cool Boarders 1 and 2 both came out in 1997, which is, again, insane. Cool Boarders came out in like January, and Cool Boarders 2 came out in November of the same year.
Ready? Go! All right! Weak. No!
Just straight up dying.
Yeah, you're all...
You can only do tail grabs? I guess I'm pretty good at doing one specific grab and spinning very slowly.
Pull some air!
I'm gonna try to pull some air.
Not that. Weak. Weak.
All right. The other two Cool Boarders games are a lot better than this.
No!
I could have made that. What are you talking about? Well, I think that's enough Cool Boarders 1. Next on the list here is Cool Boarders 2, which also came out in 1997.
Is that a pickle?
Second sticks.
Hey, pain is just part of the job. I got this pulling a 360 stalefish. I got this doing a 900 nose grab. Got this on a backflip mute in the pipe. And this one I got. Whoa, that was close. Huh. I got a headache, dude.
PlayStation.
That's so good. I like the commercials because they, especially these PlayStation ones, they are of a very specific time. I remember really liking Cool Boarders 2 and 3 specifically, but I have not played them in, like, I guess 25 years, which is a long time. Ooh.
Web systems.
Web systems.
Hit me.
Yeah, I guess it looks kind of similar.
Cool Boarders.
Nice. I remember Cool Boarders 2, but I think the 3 was the one that I played a lot. So my friend Ryan actually had this specific snowboard, I think, which was that was really cool for the time. This looks pretty similar. And I guess it was only a year apart between these.
Ready? Go!
But this course is similarly boring to Cool Boarders 1. I just like to do a trick here. All right. The method. Oh, that does not feel good. Okay, there we go. We got a 540, but no. Just pulling teeth trying to get any trick to happen in here. That's a lot of air if I could just do anything. Ooh, Butterfinger BBs? There we go. All right. I'm glad I checked it out. I think that's enough Cool Boarders 2. Next on the list, Cool Boarders 3. The first of 6 games from 1998.
I cannot wait to stomp out some of my new moves. We're gonna do a board slide into a 720 stale fish. You're gonna bust a rodeo flip off that kicker, man. I'm gonna huck myself off that kicker into a 1260 indie grab. Yeah? Yeah! Let's do it!
With 34
I'm always saying that.
maneuvers and thousands of combinations, Cool Boarders 3 will put you right on the mountain. The rest is up to you.
Oh, that was sick! Did you see that? Some sick air, bro!
9, 8, 9.
I don't know if you caught that. It's got 35 maneuvers. That's wild. Oh yeah, it looks exactly like the game. Look at that. I can't, are they switching back and forth? I can't tell. In 1998, I was 12. I also was in 6th grade. So that is the year I broke my arm snowboarding. Big year for snowboarding. Here we go. So I remember this one had rails and stuff, which is pretty cool. Look at that. Just throwing a rodeo. This one at least feels a lot better. I still can't do anything, but I'm just going to look up the tricks real quick while we're here. Go on, Game Facts. Here we go. Check this out. 1999. Spin, flip, grab. All right. I've learned everything. Let's get back. I keep saying, all right, like I'm going to figure out how to play this, but I'm just flailing. I remember this very fondly, of course. But I do recognize that it is still pretty basic. I think it feels pretty good once you kind of figure out the, you know, the spins and grabs and stuff. And I can do, doing like rodeos is pretty cool. There's a rodeo. This one definitely captured more of the like, hey, doing some snowboarding tricks and grinding on cool things and not just racing. It's clunky, but it still starts to feel fun. Like, I feel like this has the speed about right. Like, it's still a little slow, but like some of these games are weirdly slow and it's kind of frustrating to play them. But all right, pretty cool. Thank you, Cool Wars 3. So the next game is actually 1080 snowboarding.
When I decided to train for this, I heard it all. Jehu, you fool, this is the desert. Jehu, it's 110 degrees, crazy things. I practice around 5-6 hours a day with the rumble pack. On the slopes, in the half pipe, Jehu is there. It's very spiritual. Just you and the mountain, and the snowboard, and the game.
1080 snowboarding, only on Nintendo 64. Real close to the real thing.
I warn you, snowboarders, watch out for Jehu.
You know, it was a time. Like,
1080.
Oh, so good. Oh, yeah. This game has style. The thing I do remember is how big the board looks. It feels pretty good. Like, nice frame rate at least. I feel like I always am talking crap about these being racing games. I love racing games. I play a lot of racing games. It's just more that racing is not the fun part of snowboarding or skateboarding or whatever it is. Give me some jumps so I can try to do a 1080. It's strange that the snowboard doesn't have a nose and tail that stick up. It's just a big flat plank. We've seen the first 3 Cool Boarders and they are not, they don't look great, but they also made another 1080 for GameCube that I don't think I've ever played, but I'm really excited to check that out. I might have to hit up Game Facts again. I need to figure out how to spin. Oh, look at that ASCII art. So good. You hold the stick left and hit R. That's really weird. Can I get a 1080 off? Let's find out. So you hold R. It's weird. I have some notes for the 1080 Corporation here about why they did this. 1, 2, 3. Man, that is brutal. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. 180, 180, 180, 180. I don't think it's possible. Oh wait, there's a half pipe. 180. Can you spin and do a grab? I don't know. I don't know if that's even counting. This is starting to feel a little better. You would think if it does 180, you would just keep holding it and say 360, 540. It didn't count the spin? Great soundtrack, though. I'm into it. I remember not loving 1080, but maybe it's better than I remembered. Still kind of clunky, a little weird. Impossible to actually do a 1080. We have several more 1998 snowboarding games. The next one on the list here is Snowboard Kids. Another kind of strange game. This one is, again, very much a racing game. You're doing laps. You ride into the chairlift. Look at these noses. It's kind of like Mario Kart, but snowboarding. Battle race. Let's do it.
Ready?
This is just Mario Kart.
Go!
Ooh. Any tricks? No. All right. 5 laps? Oh. God. You know, I was going to say this is worse than I remembered, but I remembered hating this back when I played it the first time, so. Well, that's Snowboard Kids. I don't need to play this ever again. Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding, which I think this also came out in 1998. I don't know if I ever played this. I remember the name because it was kind of a cool name. Ooh, that does not feel good. Oh, ugh. I'm apparently going 55 miles an hour, but it feels, ugh. Oh, this feels bad. This feels like I'm playing at like half speed. Let's see if there's something more interesting to look at in this, because, wow. Wow, this music's... this music is really bad, too. That's... All right. That is Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Wow. I'm glad I never rented that. Next on the list here is another game that I know is very bad. Nagano Winter Olympics, 1998. Now, this was notable only because I think in 1998 they added snowboarding to the Winter Olympics. Big year. I don't know if we bought this or rented it, but I remember hating it at the time, and here we are. We're going to do all the events. It's going to take 6 hours. No, we're not. It's only downhill from here. This is a rough week. I think, you know what? I'm probably going to have... Ooh, here we go. Oh, slalom. Ugh. The way the skybox is also kind of swimming is not great. I'm going to sit through this whole race just to get to the half pipe, only to be extremely disappointed with that half pipe. Here it is. Snowboard half pipe. Let's get into it. Basic air. Wait, hold on. Select trick? What? You planned the tricks? Oh my god. Okay. Alley-oop, I guess. And then we're going to do a 720 and then a crippler. Another crippler. Oh no. Up AA. This is right, left, B. That's not B. Okay, good to know. There it is. What was that? I don't know. I can't believe this. Half pipe. I still can't believe that this is how this is supposed to work. We're doing cripplers the whole time. And I'm going to get gold. Here we go. Big wind up into crippler. I got it. Crippler number 2. Third crippler. Oh, I missed it. Career's ruined. 15. Out of what? I don't know what this game. Let me one more time. Maybe not all cripplers. Got it. Ooh. Didn't look good. There it is. I'll take it. As bad as this is, for being a part of a Olympics game in 1998, at least they had an idea. It's not fun at all, you know? That's it for the Nagano Winter Olympics. I have one last game today, XGames Pro Boarder, which I think I only played a lot of the X Games. There's a PS2 game that's pretty good, I hope. That is like the same series. I don't remember this one at all. I don't think I ever owned it. Expectations are very low. Maybe there is something interesting in the air. No effects. Wow. This reminds me of Pure Ride, which I think I'll probably play soon. I will say these levels are strange. Like, it's kind of hard to see anything. I mean, there are big jumps, but it's like, how was I supposed to hit that? Let's look at the half pipe. Like, it still feels clunky. Camera's a little weird, but pretty good. Pure Ride feels like it's like the exact same game to this. Probably the same team. Who knows? It's fine. I don't know. I don't need to play that again. I still can't believe 6 games came out in the same year. But now realizing that was the year they added it to the Olympics, I guess. Kind of interesting. I think, yeah, the Nagano game was nonsense, but that's fine. 1080 was maybe better than I remembered. There are so many. I can't believe there are so many snowboarding games. Like, this was 8 snowboarding games. There are 8 more snowboarding games that came out before 2001. 10. Wow. All right. Well, there's a lot of them, and I think I feel like I've only barely made a dent. So we'll see you next time.